6
If
months.
it's too young, what does it taste like? Bitter,
There's a lot of
sour?
alcohol in it. There's no flavor.
I drank a bottle
So
of
now
wine
it's more
from
like taking a shot of
19...
like liquor.
No, when you age the wine for 9 months in a barrel, you can age it for a year if you want. It mellows, you get more flavor, and the alcohol content just kind of, it doesn't diminish, it just melds. And then you get a wine that tastes like something versus a nose full of alcohol. Now, and we've been doing this for now 2002, 14 years, going on 15 years. Yeah, we won a couple of gold medals in the New Jersey Wine Festival.
Have you ever used apples to make wine?
No, we use that for our moonshine machine. We have a still. We produce apple and peach and pear brandy.
Yum.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
poison.
the intro's about to start. Is everybody green?
Bucco Couture presents The Man of Style. Starring Carmen Bucco. And the incomparable Matt Josephs.
And good evening. So we kicked Matt out of the studio today because I got a full crowd. And I'm very excited to have Anna, who is a brand new consultant to Bucco Couture. We're very excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
After 3 long months of torture and back and forth, I finally get the famous Dawn Del Russo stylist on my show.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. And Anthony Palumbo, who is actually one of our clients, we brought him on because I've been getting a lot of questions about when am I going to talk a little bit about business and small businesses. But before we get started, Matt's very upset that he couldn't join in on the banter. So we always tell you, remember to like and share. It's very important. If you like the show, share it, get it out there. And if you remember from last week, we now have personalized business cards, personalized gift cards that you can now get, especially for the holidays. You can actually put a special note on these gift cards, which is really cool. And we're still running our package, which is $2,400 for 2 suits and 6 shirts. So, with that said, Anthony, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
You know, a lot of small businessmen have been asking me, because we talk a lot about fashion, business, and of course the Gentleman's Club. One of the biggest problems that small businesses have is where do they invest their money when it comes to their business? And I'm getting to that point where I'm 45, I want to retire in 20 years. What do we do?
The conventional thought is that I'm going to just invest my money into my business, and my business is going to become my retirement plan.
We hope that.
Right, we hope that, but that becomes the eggs in one basket theory, and it's, you know, it may be it may prove to be worthwhile and fruitful, but then again it might not. So oftentimes, you know, businessmen, small business owners, they have to be educated into believing that they need to set aside money in retirement plans to assist them in their financial retirement planning, because, you know, the business might not be able to provide you with what you need.
Well, and one of the things and you're a small business person, so one of the things that we wind up doing is we keep saying, you know what, instead of putting money in retirement, I'm going to put more money back into the business. I've made major investments into Bucco Couture because we're in expansion mode. So I'm like, my hopes are that those investments are actually going to draw revenue to support putting money towards retirement. I mean, what do you do?
I mean, this has been probably a challenge. I've been in business for 12 years now. And I started doing that. I was putting a lot back into the business, and I think that's still important to do. But then I wanted to be a little bit more diverse and find other ways to invest my money that was coming in to make sure that it was secure. Especially, I mean, you know, I'm in my mid-30s, and you still feel like you have time, but then you realize that you really don't have that much time and have to. I think it is important to work with someone because you can't do it all yourself. You can't try to figure it all out. And I was trying to do that for a while, and I realized that the time came where I needed to find someone that could help me and teach me what to do. And
So when you talk about investments, now we know you're a financial advisor. When we talk about investments, where do you invest? So, or how much would you tell a small businessman to say, you know what, you got 15, 20 years left before you retire. You need to allocate A, B, C, and D. What is your opinion when you deal with a small businessman where they need to portion it out, right? Invest in your business, invest in your retirement, and invest in whatever else.
The biggest problem a small business owner has is putting enough money, allocating enough money to the business so that the business is either maintaining or growing, right? And then they have to allocate money to the family, bring home, put food on the table, et cetera, and so forth, clothe the kids, educate the kids, et cetera, and the wife, et cetera, and so forth. And then, of course, there's the pay yourself first theory. That's the retirement plan, right? And it is extremely difficult, especially if you're a startup. You know, if you're in business and business is moving and you've got enough of a track record to sit with your accountant and to determine how much you could set aside into a qualified retirement account for yourself, then you could begin to differentiate what investments are best for you. And I'm glad you brought that up, because when someone says to me, you know, what's the best investment? You know, they're usually sort of talking about the hot topic and what's going to make them a lot of money in no time at all. And I completely avoid that question. Right? There's no such thing as the best investment. The best investment is that which suits your needs within your time frame. And in relationship to the finality of your question, there's financial planning software out there that helps you back into it. This is what age you want to retire. This is how much money you have. This is how much money you can allocate towards that plan. All right. This is your risk tolerance. This is what you're able to accept in terms of, you know, fluctuations in the market based on its volatility. And in going forward, you're able to back into a financial plan using both a financial planning software, and it's usually provided by a financial services firm.
So basically, instead of picking up and going to Puerto Rico, you're saying I should just drop money into an IRA.
Well,
no,
I'm not a tax accountant, and I don't give tax advice, but I'm sure if you spoke to your accountant, he would probably be on the positive side of that comment.
Actually, my accountant would say go to Puerto Rico, write it off.
All right, well, you know, okay. Listen.
But now I was just told by my engineer and producer, my two producers, that I should just take the money and give it to them, and they'll invest it for me.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Is that something I should do, guys?
That's probably the best advice we could give.
You guys have like the Atlantic City, New Jersey retirement plan? Is that?
No. It'd probably be something more like go out to Wyoming, live on a ranch, and escape everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. They're going to invest in llamas,
including Pete's family.
Now
we're just gonna leave everybody behind and just go out there and be old misers.
Now I was going to be generous, right? And I was going to give everything I have to everybody, right?
Right.
I was going to go to Puerto Rico or Aruba, depends on the weather.
And live on the beach.
I like Aruba better because of the sun and the wind, right?
Me too, and they're good fish.
And I was going to sell Coca-Cola on the beach.
There you go.
There you go.
Who needs a retirement then?
I'll tell you a little funny story. First of all, if you ever want to become homeless, do it in Key West. All right. There was a guy. I'm talking.
I'll find a rich lady to take care of me.
Something like that. You're good looking enough. There was 23, 24 years ago, I was on the beach in Key West, on Smathers Beach, which, you know, if you look out towards the sea, that's where Cuba is. And there was this guy selling fruit pops and renting, like, you know, flotation devices in front of the beach. And he had like this panel van that looked like it used to be a food truck. And it was painted with all kinds of flowers and parrots and stuff like that. Every day he would drive up to the beach, open up his little truck, and sell his beverages and refreshments and edibles or whatever. Everything was packaged, so he didn't need a food license.
Nice.
Right? And he rented his flotation devices. This guy was making a boatload of money on a daily basis, right? And what do you think?
Clever.
What do you
That
think?
is
He was a
clever.
middle-aged retired guy from New York City,
Smart.
right?
I want to be like Cocktail.
Yeah, well, that was a movie,
Right.
remember? It wasn't exactly.
And didn't he come back after?
He did.
Yeah.
So I could
Spend
still,
a little time there and then.
Yeah, I'll go there. Like, you know what? I want to, because we're opening up in Puerto Rico. We're looking for a salesperson in Puerto Rico. We hired a recruiting firm. I did that purposely, so I can
You could
go
go
there
there.
and spend 6 months there.
Well, there's chatter out there that they might become the 51st state, but you know what? It starts as an idea, it becomes a vote, and then whatever happens after that happens.
So how do we get a hold of you? What are the 3 key things that you think should be a takeaway from this conversation for any small businessman to become? Every small businessman is successful, right? Past 5 years. God bless you all.
Yeah.
My brother's going on his 3rd year. I helped put him in business, and I just let him run with run with the wind, and he's doing phenomenal in his heating and air conditioning business. After year 5, I think that you really got to look towards now your business is somewhat in a stable situation. So 3 takeaways. What do we do as small businessmen? Give us the 3 takeaways that we should focus on as a small businessman to be prepared for whether investing more into the company or retirement.
What I'm saying here is not, textbook financial advice from what I do. This is just basic asset management in terms of managing your business. Number 1, you need to know your balance sheet. You need to know your cash flow, all right? And you need to know how much you could spend every month on the business, on yourself, on your family, and how much you could save. If you don't know these things, then you're just going to be a spendaholic, and you're never going to save any money. And then someday you're going to look to sell your business, and it might not be saleable.
Right.
And that's where people meet the aha moment, and it's not a good one.
No.
I want to sell my business, but nobody wants to buy it. All right. And yeah, so again, knowing your numbers is the key to success in business.
That's what they say on the Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I'm going for my 4th shot on the Shark Tank, by the way.
That's awesome.
We applied. We're going again to New York. We're going to find a way to throw shit on the wall, and it's going to stick.
All right. Well,
So
You get there.
just so you guys know, we do have a call-in number. If you do have any questions for Tony, we're going to get into Dawn in a few minutes. I'm going to rip her apart. No,
Thanks.
because she made me suffer for 3 months.
I didn't.
No, she was very busy. I understand. We're low man on the totem pole for now, but we're getting up on the ranks. We're trying to convince her to find a way to become a co-host with us. But if you have any questions for Tony, the call-in number is at the bottom of the screen. So feel free to use it. We'd love to hear from you. I did this purposely because I got yelled at because I didn't have a call-in. So now I have the call-in. So now we want you to use it. What I did forget, and if Pete can set it up, so my week in review, and usually I do that during the banter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him a few minutes to set it up.
all right.
We do a week in review because what happens, all you guys know with social media, nobody really has the time, right? So I do a motivational Monday, teaching Tuesday, would you wear it Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, which you'll love because we're both Frank Sinatra freaks.
Totally.
And
Long live Frank.
Freestyle Friday. So I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going to ask Pete or someone to read that.
I can read
I'm
it.
gonna bomb
Oh,
my guy.
Dawn can read it. You can read that?
Where it says, "Don't let the past
Yeah,
get
she's
in the
still
way of your future.
Right.
Take hold and make 2017 your best year ever."
So what would you say to that?
I mean, I'm all about that. I think it's important to focus on. I was just telling somebody this that I don't focus on the past. I kind of let that all go. It's done. It's over. There's nothing you can do about it. You can learn from it, but that's about it. I love to look at the future and kind of dream and then figure out how I can make those become reality. I'm big into manifesting and all that, and focusing on your goals and making them come true. I think that's how. Luckily, I was able to turn my business into what I wanted. I always dreamed of something, and when I pictured it and wrote it down and thought about it, I was able to then make it manifest it and make it come true. So that's
So
the
you're
hope for-
saying what I'm saying and telling all these people who put stuff on Facebook
Yeah.
to stop saying 216 was the worst.
Right.
217 is going to be the best,
Yeah.
and then
They say
At
that
the end
every
of
year.
217
You know, they say
Don't
that every
complain.
year.
or 2017.
Because the complaining only brings more. So what are you
well,
really
you're not
doing?
going to focus on 2017 when you're doing that in 2016.
Right. Let
Listen,
it go. It's over. It's done.
I'm happy I got a gut. That means I'm a good Italian boy and I eat good pasta. So, I ain't losing it. We do have a call, but I want to get through the week in review first. Teaching Tuesdays, which is right before Would You Wear This Wednesdays. So a lot of times guys, I put this up because a lot of guys complain about their shirts fraying. And a lot of guys wind up starching their shirts. So we're going to actually have a shirt guy on. I always tell my clients never starch your shirts because it becomes like a matchbook, right? You keep folding it and it's easily to rip. So I always tell my guys never starch your shirts and never press your shirt collars down or your cuffs down, so on and so forth. But that's one of the reasons why we put that up there. I love Would You Wear Wednesdays. Now I got blasted for this.
Really?
I have a wholesale business.
Okay.
And someone who is on my wholesale company on LinkedIn said I was thinking about using you as my wholesaler, but now when you put this look together, I'm not using you.
No.
But in the in the
That doesn't even make sense.
right, in the status I put, would you wear this Wednesday? Not only that, but I said, what do you think about it? So this comes to a point. People don't read what's in the.
No,
they
no,
just
no.
look at the
No,
pictures.
That's
now.
right.
That's all.
Nobody reads.
But what do you think? And you're a stylist.
I mean, you're
and-
asking me. It's like-
So what do you think about the striped suit? That overcoat is kind of nice. But
Yeah.
what do you think about striped suit?
I mean, I think to put the whole combination together to give to be, more of a risk taker and the type that likes to do that, likes to play with patterns and mixing prints. But I love a striped suit. I think men. I feel like initially you're limited.
Can we just go back to that picture?
Initially, it feels limited. You have suits and that's it. But if you start to expand and try different prints and different styles, there's a whole world out there. And a lot of guys don't do that. And I'm in New York almost every single day, and I can't tell you how many guys I just see walking down the street. They look like they all have the same uniform on.
They look like robots.
Yeah,
They look like they're
and
wearing a uniform.
there's so many options and there's so many choices, and you don't have to go that drastic. You don't have to do this wild color.
No.
But you can add a pinstripe and it changes everything.
And that color is actually very popular. It's like they call it the Mediterranean blue.
I
Now,
like it.
would you dress somebody like that?
I mean, for me personally, I would base it off personality. Yes, I can see an individual wearing that outfit. I totally can. They got to be sparky and full of energy.
Have
and
a personality that goes
outgoing.
with it. Yeah.
I mean, would I put a 70-year-old in that? No.
No.
Of course not.
Yeah.
And-
You have to know your client.
And to Tony, because Tony loves my clothes. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
I love making you look good.
Thank you. And I get a lot of compliments of the stuff that you and I put together. That suit, I love the suit. If it were mine, I would want darker buttons. I'm not a big fan of the coat. I'm not a checkerboard anything. That's not me. But the suit is great, and I love 6 and 2 double breasts.
No, they do. And double breasted are trying to make a comeback. I don't know how.
I keep hearing about it.
I don't know
it's
how
like
it's gonna
constantly
No,
comes
they will.
up.
They will.
Yeah.
They will come back. No
I
doubt
like
about it.
I don't think you're going to bring back double breasted or pleated pants. I don't believe it.
My
But
dad just stopped wearing pleated.
Well, that's like
Pleated
saying that cuffs are not
Pleated
going to come
he
back.
pees in his pants.
Literally, he just stopped
They always
wearing
say
it.
fashion repeats.
Exactly.
It does.
It's all
It
cyclical.
always does. If
Exactly.
we go back and look years after years after
It
years,
does.
things repeat no matter what.
Well, and you
People
said just
say
like
this is
cars
out
because
of-
you're a car fanatic. So cars and
Yeah,
clothes,
cars.
they do
And they just
repeat.
make tiny tweaks to it,
Yeah.
like it's little adjustments. It might be, a different fit.
Well, we had this discussion earlier, real quick, and then we'll get to Throwback Thursdays. They don't have anything for men, right? All you talk about is like women's fashion.
Always.
They don't have anything for men. And the thing that annoys me is guys don't know what to wear.
And they
anymore.
want to look good.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, best clients ever, because it's so they're not like picky or
No, they
they'll-
need you.
yeah, they tell you what they want, and like they tell you what you want, you bring it to them, and they're happy. It's just like a whole different ball game
No, it
working
is.
with men.
It
I mean,
is.
there's little nuances, but mostly they're fun to.
We
guys are
like
fun
we
to work
like
with.
Kiss.
What percentage of your male clients know how to put themselves together?
Not many.
It's a good,
I mean, that's why,
it's a good question
that's
for
why
the
I
show.
work with them.
Exactly. It's a good question for the
You
show
can put them all together.
Right,
because
exactly.
a lot
Over
of people need
time,
help.
it's over time. I mean, I have some longer than others, and mostly are corporate. And over time, they've kind of gotten the eye a little bit more. But they still, it's easy to just have someone do it for them.
Sure, of
Most
course.
guys don't want to take the time to.
Half of these
You know,
people.
and that's why. And I'll tell you what. I've been doing this 20 years. I love it. I get to make a guy a better man, like my head designer would say. And I get to. And there's one quote that my head designer uses all the time. Guys want to be feared in the boardroom and desired in the barroom.
Okay.
I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
All right, so Throwback Thursday. So I'm a big Frank Sinatra fan. And like you said, clothing always goes back to conservative, relaxed, classic. Like you said, you see all these guys in New York City, and it's like they're wearing just one strict uniform. But we try and get them to think outside the
I
box
can't
because they're
see
afraid to.
any more blue shirts. I swear.
Oh my God.
Are you done with it? You're over it?
What color blue are we talking
Just
about?
like a
the French
plain
blue?
sky blue shirt. It's like the uniform.
Yeah.
And they think it makes a difference,
Are
but
you
it doesn't.
serious? You have a blue shirt on, and you can make it look really good. I'm not against the blue shirt at all, but
Good thing I didn't wear my blue shirt.
you gotta know. But you gotta think
I
about
need
how
character.
you're what tie are you wearing with that?
Right.
What's your pocket square? What are your all the little details if you're gonna do it. If you're gonna put on a blue shirt and a black suit, it's kind
Then
of
you
like
just,
really?
But the accessories, if you can add the accessories,
Yeah, it changes everything. Yeah,
It does.
spices it up.
Yeah.
And I always say your suit is your frame, your shirt and your tie, your artwork. So focus on those things. And Freestyle Friday. So when you're going out to that happy hour, I try and put looks together or take looks that I feel when you're going out on a Friday. Just keep it nice, keep it casual. I believe a man should always be in a jacket. That to me makes a gentleman.
I agree with you.
And it puts him on a different level.
I agree with you.
Especially if you're single and you're going out. You need to dress to
I agree with
impress,
you.
right?
I should go into some beach
I'm not
barbecue.
gonna lie. If I see the jacket, it does catch my eye before I see the sweater.
I
or the
judge
t-shirt.
fast. That's the first thing. I am so quick to judge a guy by. I mean, I work in fashions, I guess, but it's instantly.
What they wear says a lot about
Even
them.
the pants, if they're baggy at the. If I see pants that are a suit that's baggy at the bottom, it drives me insane.
You got it firsthand, guys. From a female
at the bottom,
stylist.
it's not,
All rumpled up at the
yes.
bottom?
Or shirts that are too big in the back. Like, you ever go to a wedding and the guy takes the jacket off and the shirt is gigantic?
out. They look like a marshmallow.
Because he bought the shirt off the rack and it's like a tent.
Just tailor it. Just tailor it. It takes it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but it's a rental, so they can't do anything.
But it's
with it.
amazing
Well, then
the
they shouldn't do
difference between something that fits and something that if a shirt or a suit, anything, if it fits,
Yes.
it just makes the person look so much better.
Totally.
And it
Even
looks the quality is
completely,
even if it is cheap.
I tell guys even that are a couple guys that are shorter, they worry about that. Oh, my height, I'm not that. And I'm like, even more so, you should be tailoring your suits and your shirts and everything because it changes. All of a sudden, they look completely different when it's tailored.
I hate when I see this and I'm like,
Worst.
Oof.
I mean,
or the sloped shoulder.
It's look, and this is why we do what we do because we want to educate.
Or wait, the best is the pants rise that's 3 inches lower than it should be.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Oh, you mean?
I just want to be
Listen
go
to
to
us.
go
The
to.
diaper in pants?
Look at guys in Italy. I mean, most of the time, guys in Italy, they know what they're wearing.
We
guys
do.
Are,
Sharp.
Yeah.
Being Italian and Spanish, we do. But I think
Europeans.
in about 6 minutes, a few more minutes, we're gonna have to go to a commercial break. And I lost my train of thought because
We're
that's
on
just me.
Throwback Fridays.
Freestyle Fridays.
Freestyle Fridays.
We're
Oh
talking
wait,
about
no.
custom fitting.
Yes,
fit.
and jackets.
Listen, I can't wear nut huggers.
No.
These guys who wear clothes that are so tight.
No, but
Skinny
I tell
clothes.
every guy
Look like a child.
it doesn't have to be
No.
that. You have to do it the right way.
Right.
Like, you don't have it. It's just like how I tell women because women are like, I can't wear skinny jeans. I'm like, you don't have to wear skinny jeans, but wear a straight leg. So now all of a sudden they're not wearing the trend, but yet they're fitting it to kind of where you fall in the middle.
Right.
You're not totally out of style, but then you're not wearing something that is uncomfortable and you don't feel good in.
So with that said,
May
I'm
I?
cutting everybody. Go
No,
ahead,
go
real
ahead.
quick. No,
No,
go
no,
ahead. No, go ahead. We
You
got 2
know,
minutes, right?
The whole thing about custom clothing, all right? My suits, my shirts, all made by our friend here, right, Carm.
Thank you very much for that plug.
I'm gonna make another order, by the way.
I think I
guys.
just went.
No,
I
seriously.
just went down.
But here's the thing. All right, when you
Oh.
when you wear a custom made shirt,
My-
you wear a
my
custom made
headpiece
suit,
fell out.
and it holds to your body.
Yeah.
You actually feel good about wearing it.
do.
You inside your head, without looking in the mirror, you know that you don't look like a wet blanket.
Right.
And believe it or not, it elevates your confidence. That's what this is all about.
Absolutely. I agree.
You know, anybody who just puts something on just to get to the office or just to get to the shop or whatever.
Well, and that's why, and real quick before we go to break, that's why I never sold a suit for $650. My suits always started at $1,275. And one of my corporate clients said, "Hey, listen, my guys want to do business with you, but you need to get something in that price point." Now that I manufacture my own goods, I've gotten to a source where I actually can now do a suit for $650. So I'm very excited about that. Do I enjoy selling them? They're not the quality that that you're going to get. Price makes a difference, right? But it's okay for someone starting out because they grow into the clothing. We've been doing business for 12 years.
We've been doing business since, let me see, 2002, 3?
Probably. Yeah.
Something like that.
Wow.
You know, I introduced you to all my financial guys, and
I feel so loved. I'm telling you, my client retention is like 85, 89%, which we're very excited
because you
about.
deliver product that's good and it works. It's durable. It's fashionable. It makes sense.
So on that note, we're going to take a quick break to give a shot to our sponsors. And don't forget, if you have any questions when we come back, you can use the call-in number or shoot us some comments. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like and share. We'll see you right back.
I won over $15,000 sitting on my couch. My husband and I won over $20,000 in 1 month.
With over $139 million paid out online, ResortsCasino.com has more players and more winners than ever before. Sign up now at ResortsCasino.com and we'll double your first deposit up to $1,000 free. And get a free chance of winning up to $2 million instantly. Be a winner. Go to ResortsCasino.com today.
Go to ResortsCasino.com. It's where the winners play.
Don't forget to enter Bucco VIP and get 3 free spins for a chance to win $2 million.
Admiral Airtech, a veteran-owned and operated heating and air conditioning company servicing New Jersey and New York. Admiral Airtech, your company for air conditioning, heating, and refrigeration, whether you have commercial or residential. Our 25 years of experience focuses on service, quality, and integrity. With our high standards, we aim to have your systems become more efficient while saving you money in the long run. Not only do we install systems, but we also design and service systems. For more information, contact us at 973-886-7728 or through our website, www.admiralairtech.com. That's 973-886-7728 or admiralairtech.com. The Man of Style is growing and offering to take your business with it. To get in on the ground floor and become a sponsor of the show, email Carmen at cbucco@buccocouture.com. That's cbucco at buccouture.com. Wished you were that guy people wanted to meet? Do you have things in your closet you move around but never seem to wear? Or shouldn't? Go take a look and then give us a call. Let an experienced clothier help you build confidence, style, and presence. We guarantee that if you call, we can make you that guy. Go to www.bucco.us or call for your personal appointment 855-53-BUCCO. That's 855-53-BUCCO.
Are you an expert in your field?
Do you want your voice to be heard?
Maybe you have a great idea for a show but don't know how to do it.
Well, we can make it happen.
Email the New Jersey Podcast Guys at njpodcastguys@gmail.com.
We are back, and everybody's putting in their headsets so we can all hear each other.
Yay.
We had a caller, but he terminated himself. Poor guy.
He was all right.
So we have, every time we have a guest on the show, we have 5 questions. and you have to answer them honestly. No holes barred. So we'll
We
start
lie,
with.
well, you know.
So we'll start with Tony. What do you love to wear the most? Short, sweet, and simple.
Believe it or not, even though I'm a dress up and go to work in a suit guy, I just enjoy wearing my polo shirts and my shorts, my cotton shorts, or my gomas again.
The gomas again.
Yeah, the gomas again.
With the gumad.
With the gumad. No, I like being casual like that. You know, I don't like the cold. I'm a sun guy. I'm a warmth guy.
Yeah.
You know, give me my beach. Give me my polo shirts. Give me my shorts.
What do you hate
Give me
to
my
wear?
linen. What do I hate to wear? God, corduroy. I hate it.
Oh man, you sound like a friggin' organ or some crap like that.
I just hate it. I never liked it. It's thick. It makes noise. I feel like one of those mythical creatures that's like half man and half horse.
You're going out to dinner.
Yep.
Special event.
Yep.
What do you wear?
How special of an event?
Yeah.
Semi-formal.
Semi-formal?
Yeah.
Dinner jacket.
Can you do, well, you could do a suit, sport coat, dinner jacket. Which would you prefer?
If it was semi-formal, I would go dinner jacket.
Would you wear jeans?
No.
Good. One word answer.
Yep.
What's your style?
Traditional. Classic.
Yeah, I could see that in you. Because everything I friggin' make you is traditional. Or classic.
Yeah, I'm not avant-garde or anything like that. I'm not into that whole trendy thing.
No holes barred.
Yep.
What do you wear to bed?
What do I wear to bed?
Yeah.
Boxer shorts.
That's it?
Yeah.
You don't have a dog, do you?
No.
All right, you're lucky.
Yeah, really. Want to elaborate on that? Maybe I should.
What do you like to wear? Briefs. You don't have a cat, do you?
I gotta wear longings to bed, because my dogs are all over the place.
That's weird.
No, they like to sleep under the covers.
More weird.
So what do you like to wear?
My favorite?
Your favorite?
High heels, really, really high heels.
You're sick.
I love them.
How the hell do you walk
I love them.
in
Like
high
the
heels?
higher, the better. I'm short, so I
So
like.
you're one of those girls that like the red bottoms.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can tell you exactly the one.
No.
I'm coming out with orange bottoms.
So Kate all the way. So Kate. 120s.
Ouch. 120s hurt.
I know. I love them. They're my favorite.
120s
I'll walk
hurt.
around the city all day long.
You can
This
walk
is a
in
different
those.
level. I don't even know what the hell a
Oh my
120
gosh.
is.
Really tall.
Yeah.
So stand
they're
on your
5
tippy
inches.
toes.
Yeah.
Stand on your tippy toes
Right.
and walk around.
Yeah. It's
In
a-
the city
it's a
and
five-
have
day.
your toes
All
crunched
day.
up.
Yes, they're very crunched.
Oh my god.
What the hell happens if you step on a little grate?
Oh,
Or
I
you're
walk
just very
between
careful.
them.
Shows
Oh
you
yeah.
shot.
I
You're
like.
done.
I walk between them.
Could you imagine?
I live.
freaking heel!
I've seen it happen.
I leave them on. People laugh at me because I'll go home, I'll make dinner, and
In the
it'll be
heels?
like, yeah. And I'll leave them on literally.
That sounds actually
until-
kind of sexy. Now, when you think about it.
I'll leave them on until.
I'm sorry,
like,
but call a spade a spade. What do you hate to wear?
Sweatpants.
Really?
Yeah.
That a girl.
See, I
They're
could,
just like.
they're
just
but
like-
I could picture you
They're
in,
frumpy.
and like
yeah,
bumming out
they just-
sweats.
No.
No, they're-
I really never put the.
What kind of an Italian
I
are
think
you?
I have one pair because I keep like I'll try and every time I literally I get mad at wearing them in my house. Like no one's home, nobody's around, no one would even see me, and I still take them off because I can't wear them.
So
they
you
make me
really
mad.
care about the way you look.
Yes. Like
don't?
when I'm by myself, I think about what I'm wearing, and it has to be like I have to know that I like what I'm wearing, even alone. It's crazy.
I can't believe you're an Italian and you don't like sweatpants.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're going on a special occasion, special maybe a date, maybe the guy's taking you to Roost Crisp, I guess.
Okay.
It's crisp.
Roost Crisp. Roost Crisp. I love their steak. What do you wear?
A dress, probably. It depends on like.
Probably.
What?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, because I tend to get dressed. I wear dresses and skirts most often, so it would.
But
most
not like a
likely be
fancy dress.
No, not a fancy dress. Something like casual, maybe with like I tend to like mix my style, so it'll be like something a little bit more dressed up, but then I'll throw like a denim jacket or a leather jacket over it, so it has like an edgier feel to it. It's not totally dressed up.
One word answer? Fashion. What are you?
That's like one of the hardest questions for me. I dress really feminine, with a little bit of glamour and a little bit of edginess. So it's
All right,
not a
so
one-word
it's-
answer.
and what-
So
they
you're
call
like a
what?
trans.
a
You're like a fashion trans.
yeah.
No, it's just chic.
Chic works, yeah.
Not swag, right?
No.
No, swag means stolen.
I'm swag. I'm stolen. What do you wear to bed?
I wear like boy shorts and a t-shirt.
Boy shorts.
Yeah, you know.
I heard that, Matt.
Easy.
He's like,
keep it to yourself. Ooh, take it easy, would you?
all right. What do you love to wear, young lady? Your job's on the line. No, I'm only kidding. The evil eye. That German evil eye. I know how you people are in Germany. Whoosh. We get it.
Easy.
My favorite, probably just the sundress.
You don't like the
Baggy.
high heels either? Or you're the high heel 120 girl? What's the 120s? No?
120?
Yeah, 120.
I'm going to make you walk around on your tippy toes for a day.
I ain't
You're not
doing
allowed to go
that.
down. You're not allowed to go down.
Can I watch that?
I don't care what you give me, it'll never happen.
Sundress. I'm the sundress kind
What
of
do you
girl.
hate to wear?
Stockings or pantyhose?
Ooh, good call.
Those drive me nuts.
Like, what do you do when you girls itch? You put a hole in it. Then you got to have a can of
Well, no,
hairspray.
it's
I
like,
know how that
it's not,
shit
it's
works.
not even.
Clear
no,
nail
not
polish with
hairspray. It's
with
nail
a clear
polish.
nail polish.
Yeah, it's nail
clear nail
polish.
Oh, and
but
you like you wear them all the way
it's-
up here?
Well,
There's no good
they're
spot to
tight.
wear
They're
them.
very, very tight. They're very uncomfortable.
are.
Usually, like if you don't shave, they itch.
I can't
It's
do
like
that.
they look good, but they drive me nuts.
See,
like
now, do you know what this makes me want to do? Makes me want to
Put
walk
pantyhose
around
on?
New York City.
With
And
pantyhose.
I see a
pantyhose
girl in
and a
pantyhose, and I'm going to spray some, like, itching powder.
Oh,
on her.
God.
There you go. There you go. Here.
Excuse me.
Terrible.
you're not gonna make friends that way.
No.
That's all right.
Then you'll probably get arrested.
I have enough friends. I have 2,000 friends on Facebook.
You make friends in Midtown North. as
I
you're
can
getting
reach out to
processed.
them. What, you're going out? Special event, hot date. What are you wearing? 120s?
Sure, if that
120s with the
make
red.
You feel good.
I'm coming out with gold 120s.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
There we go. Yeah,
You
they're
wearing the sundress?
they're on my hand right now.
What?
Means they're hanging from my fingers. They're not on my feet.
The hell does that mean?
I'm carrying
them
them.
off.
I'm carrying them. I'm walking barefoot. I'm not walking with those heels.
Oh.
120s. I'm gonna make
So
you.
you're not
going to
do the high heel thing like Dawn?
Do you understand how much? Do you know?
Do you want to
what,
see a picture?
Like, do you
Yes,
understand
because
what your
listen.
I'm going to show
looks
you a
like in
picture
there?
right
But do you
now.
see Matt? You see how big that dude is? You need 120s just to get up to his nipple.
Let me show you.
I think Con
I'm
has a
not that
120
short.
fetish all of a sudden.
Those are 120s.
Oh my God.
So you're literally
Listen, if
standing
you don't
on
know
your,
what 120s are,
you're standing
go
on
on
your tippy
Dawn's-
toes. You're standing on your
go
tippy
on
toes.
Dawn's Instagram and what is it?
Knees?
At Dawn Del Russo?
Yeah.
At Dawn Del Russo and look at
Those
these
are
heels.
120s.
Carm,
What?
do you want to see if she reaches my nipples without heels?
Ow.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Gotta
want
take
to
off
see.
my heels?
Oh, you have heels on.
Well, she's got
Yeah,
little
I got
boots
like
on.
boots. I got booties.
She's
It's
got
cold
boots
out.
on.
It's cold
All right.
weather.
Never mind then.
All right. Well, wait. So, what are you going out to your hot date with? I mean,
Date,
wearing, not with.
Me, actually, I might be wearing these booties, but black booties, skinny jeans,
Stretchy pants, all that
skinny
crap, right?
jeans, a cute top, and a leather jacket.
One word answer? What's your fashion?
I didn't give you a one-word answer.
No, I want a one word answer what your style is. One word, not two.
Chameleon.
Oh,
Yes.
that's good.
Wow.
Very
Man.
good answer.
That's a good word.
Ding.
Number one answer.
I'm going to walk on
That
a
was
leaf
good.
and turn green too. What
That
the
was
fuck?
good.
What do you wear to bed?
Nothing. Unless I'm cold.
Unless she's cold.
Then it's sweaters, scarves,
So you wear
socks,
sweats?
pants.
You wear sweats?
Sweaters,
Sweats?
scarves. No,
That's-
it's leggings. I'm wearing leggings.
Does it
instead.
get like really cold in Germany?
Yeah.
Yes. It's
So why
it's
don't you
the
wear
same
sweats?
as here. It's the same as here. Why
So
don't I wear
I'm trying to get
sweats?
somebody to wear sweats because Miss
Well,
Italian over here
Well, I
doesn't
gotta
wear
tell
sweats.
you, have you ever gone to bed and opened up the windows in the wintertime and thought that the room is really cold?
Yeah, and then you get on the
and you deliberately bundle up with a hoodie to go to sleep?
No.
It's awesome.
Nice.
It's
So,
awesome.
so we're gonna actually take a call
Sleeping.
Got it.
since we got through that, and
Hear
some
it.
people don't wear anything to bed. And we have a caller on the line. Let's see if I do this right. Ready? set, hit the talk button. And you're on live with the man of style. Who's this? You have to turn your radio down. And nobody's there. And we just dropped him.
Goodbye.
You got
Bye.
dropped. Oh, we're going to use that on the show. You just got dropped.
Are you going to have like a little thing pop up on the screen then?
Yes. So this weekend, aside from football, I'm very, very upset. You a football fan?
I mean, I know what's going on. I'm not.
You a football fan?
But I'm a Jets.
We're not gonna go there.
You just like to just end the season. Huh?
I may get tortured if I even mention that.
So I like the Dolphins, but
Okay.
I took a bad. I'm very offended at the Dolphins.
Okay.
I won't watch them. I got rid of 99% of my Dolphin stuff. When something comes up, I throw it out because somebody kneeled during
You're
the
really
national
mad.
anthem. Yes. Somebody kneeled during the national anthem.
Oh,
I will not
Wow, I'm
watch that
impressed
team.
by
Yeah,
that.
okay,
Good for you, man.
Sorry.
Stand your ground.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No
Good.
love,
That's
no
good.
love lost.
That's a good enough reason. I agree.
I still got to wake up.
You're right.
Somebody made a comment about Meryl Streep today on Facebook, and they tried to blast me, and I said, I still got to wake up tomorrow morning and got to go to work.
It's true.
But don't be upset that you lost. There's losers and there's winners,
That's right. And not everybody gets a trophy.
and not everybody gets a trophy.
And proven that it's not good to get a trophy. For losing.
So here's the thing, and I forget who wore it. I took some notes.
Okay. Took notes.
I don't want to hear it
Impressive.
about my notes. All right, so now wait.
Okay.
Did you see John Travolta?
I did.
All right, so I love this tux, and I made a tuxedo like that for somebody
Really?
before with the silver pinstripes. It was really cool. And I was at a clothing show. They actually have a suit that has 14 karat gold pinstripes
Nice.
in Vicuna wool.
That's fancy.
How much do you think the suit goes for?
$13,000.
$25,000.
was
I
gonna
just
say
want to sell
20.
one
I
of
was
them.
gonna say
I don't know who
20.
designed. Do you know who did his suit?
It's, you know what? No, it's just the material. Oh, you mean Don?
Yeah, John.
No, I
I know a lot
I
of
don't
the guys
even
were
pay
in
attention
Tom
anymore.
Do you remember the television? Listen to me. The store Bijan on Fifth Avenue.
I remember that.
A pair of socks would cost you $500.
So
There you go.
here's the thing, and it upsets me
Yes.
about the award shows. The guys really don't get
I
any.
know. They don't. And I was trying to. Like, I did some. So I do a lot of Instagram stories and Snapchat and everything, all fashion related. And I was trying to put, like, the guys, what they were wearing, too. Because I feel like it's important to include them. And I think it's, like, little details that are, you know, what
Well, they think
go
that
on
we
in
don't
the-
spend money.
Yeah, and they do. I mean,
These guys-
Justin Timberlake's.
Ah.
Oh, God. What? You didn't
The plaid was.
No, wait. He didn't have plaid, did he?
I thought he had a plaid.
Okay.
Someone had a plaid.
Oh, he
a
had
plaid.
blue velvet. I thought he had blue velvet.
I,
Or maybe
I
not.
must
He might have
missed
had
it.
plaid. I might be thinking. of
Forgive
someone
me
else.
if I'm wrong, but I know someone had
Maybe it
a
was
plaid,
JC.
like a plaid
Yeah,
tuxedo,
yeah. No.
smoking because they stepped out of the box.
Yeah.
But nobody takes.
I know they never talk about it. They never like discuss it at all. They're like quickly go over them. They're like
One of the girls who was making the announcements.
E News people or
No, on
on
making,
the actual show.
on the actual show.
Yeah.
She was, you know, she was
Yeah,
opening
yeah.
up the envelope.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I forget who. She's very popular. Her dress, and I think you had it on one of your pages. Her dress looked like a seashell, but it was nice.
Oh, Drew Barrymore.
Yes.
Yes.
Her dress looked like a seashell.
It did.
What's
I know
so?
her sleeves.
And some of the girls, I'm sorry,
I know.
but whoever styles them,
It's terrible. Because they try to go out of the box and they want to like be different. They want to be talked about, but the problem is that
That's a fine.
it's a very very fine line.
between looking.
And
wow,
you can
that's
destroy
awesome,
them,
To
like-
wow, what is that?
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
So
if it was
bad.
up to
Fine
me,
line between a get-up and an outfit.
do
Yes,
I really
absolutely.
need
Yeah.
to see a big rose on your dress?
No.
Like,
And
what does that
I
do?
don't. I mean, I'm not. A lot of them try to go into like the archives of designers, like Pharrell. I don't know. Did you see Pharrell Williams? His was Chanel. It was the Bombay collection from a couple of years ago. So they try to take pieces that are from older collections and bring them back, like resurrect them.
The vintage,
And, yeah.
right.
So that tends to be more why a lot more details like that are involved.
Oh, look, we have a visitor. Sorry, Cokes.
Hey, puppy.
But I think you have to be careful with that, because as much as they try to wear stuff that no one else has ever seen on a red carpet before, which is good sometimes and
But you
really
also have
bad.
to look. You know what?
Well, it's a gamble.
Right.
We're
it's a huge
gonna get
gamble.
back to
Yeah.
this. So let's just see if we can actually grab a caller. And if you're calling in, make sure that your volume is down, so we don't have any feedback. So we have a caller calling in now, and you're on live with the Man of Style. How are you? Hello. And I think we're dropping another one. And you just got dropped. Sorry.
Dun, 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 dun. Maybe
Just tell them to speak into the phone.
Well, let's see this other caller. We have another one. Let's see if we can grab this guy. And you're on live with the Man of Style. Are you there, caller? And that's the fourth caller. What did we just do?
Dropped.
You might want to make a public service announcement that this
Public service announcement. If you are going to call in,
make sure you answer.
Make sure you answer and
Say
you turn your
hello.
volume down.
Otherwise, Coco will
So
get you.
so anyway, I actually I was skimming through it because I just got annoyed because I'm so tired of watching the Golden Globes, and all of a sudden, some young lady gets up there and goes off the wall. My belief on the platform for these award shows, and I'm not even going to get into the politics of it, but if you are going to accept an award, do something valuable with it.
Absolutely.
Talk about what your charitable organization
I agree.
is. Just because you lost an event, too bad.
Right.
But talk about what you want to do. Use that platform, because I use this platform to help veterans. That hurt.
To use it to inspire people. I feel like that's a time
but
that
that's
you
what
can
these people are supposed
really
to be.
change someone's lives with your speech. I mean, you can make someone think and have a new point of view rather than going into what your views are and bringing it down.
Should we try and take this caller and then get back to it?
Who is
We're
it?
going to
What's
try
his
one more time. I don't know. They don't give us a name.
Too bad.
And you're on live with the Man of Style. Who's this?
Hello.
Going once.
Hello.
They want to call in, but they don't want to talk to us.
Can we do the knock knock job?
What are we about to do?
You're live with the Man of Style. How can I help you?
Oh, so, all right. So we'll get back to that. And I brought my friend, my assistant, my personal assistant. So I have Google and Alexa, and they're both a waste. So they don't answer anything I ask them.
Well,
all right. So getting back. So some of the dresses were nice.
Yes.
Some of the dresses were whoever tailored them.
Well, the problem is they get these dresses the night before, and they have very limited time to do anything. Yeah, it's like barely
It's
enough
like
to make
safety
it.
pinning.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Tuck it together.
And I can't prove this, but a lot of the designers, are getting they're profiting in some way by certain celebrities wearing their pieces, their jewelry, their dresses, all that. So that's where it becomes limited as well, because now they have a rack of 15 dresses that they're choosing from, rather than really having a choice on the styles
Of what they want to wear.
Yeah.
Because that's what
it's PR, it's all that kind
the
of
designer
stuff.
wants to put out there. What do you feel about designers? Because we were talking about this, and Anna went to school to be a designer. She knows how to make stuff by hand, which is very impressive. To me, designers are falling by the wayside. If you don't have millions of dollars, and this is to tell the public out there, just because there's a name on it doesn't mean that it's quality.
No. And you have to be very careful of that, because a lot of the designers that did start, however long ago and did create quality pieces are now, most of them are bought by bigger companies.
Right.
So they're not even, they don't even
So
own,
it's just the name.
They don't even, it's just the name, exactly. So you have to be really careful with that. And any of the pieces that are, not made in other countries are more of the couture, higher end pieces.
So who do you think wore it best? Because we're going to get into the gentleman's club, and this is great because I have a couple women and a gentleman.
Well, thank you.
To go into the gentleman's club, and we're going to pick a topic and we're going to talk about it.
Which woman?
Who wore it the best? Because I'm going to tell you that
Golden Globes?
If it was JT had the best tux.
I
Whoever
think,
had that
honestly,
green plaid.
Yeah, JT I liked, and I'm like totally going blank on the guy's name. He won like the first award of the night.
Ryan Gosling was really. Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yes, that was the one.
Dude,
my favorite.
that tuxedo was
perfection.
Yes.
That was Tom Ford though.
We have to Google that.
Oh.
Tom Ford's
Yeah,
awesome.
but I could make that.
I'm just. I mean,
it's just a name.
No, I know, but
He
Tom
wouldn't-
Ford.
wou-
Tom
wouldn't he
Ford is
rather
like
be-
so selective about his
Yeah,
everything
Tom
he
Ford.
does. He is like he's attention to detail, and like
Love it.
that's why his suits are.
No, and that's
that
why
was
his suits
that
are
was my
expensive.
number one favorite. When I saw it, I had to write about it immediately because I thought it was.
See,
it
we're
was
on the same
perfection.
page. Fist pump.
Yeah, it was awesome. Emma Stone. I
Yes.
like her. You know, her dress had stars on it, and usually I'm not the type to go with anything with prints or you know, patterns like that, like hearts or stars. But it was subtle, and I felt like it was very feminine. It fit her really well. It was youthful, but not too much. It didn't
Right.
show too. It just was the perfect dress, I think.
Did you watch it?
Nope.
You don't watch that stuff?
No, I don't.
Well, wait till the Gentleman's Club.
Oh.
Because I got blasted last week. Did you watch it?
You know what?
No.
I just don't. It's not something that I'm interested in. I really don't have a concern as to what the bubble of Hollywood
Well,
does.
you know what?
It's not. You know, it's
I
not,
watch
it's not real.
it. I watch it, right? Of course, because of the industry that we're
Right.
in,
You did
right?
that, yeah.
Of course.
I mean,
But I'll tell you what. You know what I tell people? Don't follow it.
yeah.
Don't follow the styles because you know what? Nobody's going to go out and buy Emma Stone's dress.
I agree.
I had guys who used to only buy Armani, and I said, well, when you're ready to upgrade, give me a call. You know, you can't go to Giorgio Armani and say, here's my suit. Like, you know, I truly believe in custom all the way, and custom is becoming very, very popular, even in dresses.
It is.
Women are starting to really focus on custom dresses, and we were discussing that about possibly doing something with custom bridal gowns. But I don't take a lot of value from what's being worn. I like some of the stuff, and I'll say I like some of the stuff with no, like, I mean, that Aaron wore it well, man. That was a great tux. But Emma Stone was your top.
She's my top.
Who's your second?
Ooh.
Not Meryl Streep.
No.
I didn't. You know what? I saw the clip. Wasn't wild about the outfit
No.
I had to
or the
Oh,
getup.
Emma Stone stuck out the most.
Drew Barrymore was pretty.
I mean,
cool.
I liked it, but I don't know. Just it's,
Too much.
It wasn't. Yeah, it's not something I would do.
That was. Oh wait, Drew Barrymore looked like a seashell.
Seashell, yeah. I'll tell you. Go back to my pictures. Who else was in another one that really stood out to me? There was a few girls. I mean, I posted a lot on my.
Hugh Laurie. Hugh
I didn't see
Laurie.
his. Oh, you know
He's
what?
the one that wore the plaid tuxedo.
Oh
And-
yeah, see that's
and
why I
JT
didn't.
wore the black
That's why I didn't know.
with the
I
bird's
knew-
eye. He had a
Yeah,
bird's
no,
eye material.
I liked
So
his.
that was a black and white bird's eye
Yes,
tuxedo.
I liked
That was hot.
Justin's, yeah. Her gown I really liked. Nicole Kidman.
Yes.
Hers was like,
she
except I
always
didn't leave the
dresses
like the
Something
sleeves.
is something about her.
Yeah,
She
You know,
always
God bless.
yeah.
God bless her husband.
She looks good.
She's and she is a sweetheart.
Yeah, she always dresses well.
So anyway, last week I got my ass handed to me
Oh boy. Did you find it?
from the peanut gallery over there.
Can I just say something before you get into that?
What?
It is Michelle Bell's birthday today, so we should say happy birthday to Michelle
No
Bell.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
shit.
I did that this morning.
Oh,
too.
good. Well, now let's do it on the show here.
Should we
Michelle
sing?
Bell, our
Wait. We got it. Check this out. Ready?
Happy birthday.
Okay, Google. Michelle, this is for you, sweetheart. I got to tell her to stop now because I talk.
don't understand.
She doesn't understand me. Never. Okay, Google.
Sorry, I'm a waste of money.
Sing happy birthday.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to.
Oh.
No, wait.
It's helping me learn.
Excellent.
Okay, Google. Happy birthday song.
Happy birthday to you.
She's beautiful.
Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Happy birthday to the most amazing person in the universe.
And she said Michelle's amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
Birthday to
I'm impressed.
Okay, Google,
Okay.
stop.
That's cute.
Should we ask the?
That's cool.
You know what I love? Maybe we'll skip the Gentleman's Club. I asked it a question. Okay, Google. Is Matt gonna get a? Oh wait. Oh, I gotta ask the crystal ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Google, stop.
Magic
can
8 ball.
understand that.
Oh no, crystal ball. Right.
She never
Put Google
understands.
away.
Okay, Google. Crystal ball.
Okay, let me find an appropriately weird tablecloth.
Oh, because she's doing the crystal
Closer.
ball.
Closer.
She wants us to come closer.
We only can go
Okay,
so
stop.
close.
Close your eyes and clear your thoughts. The crystal ball shall reveal your destiny. Now ask a yes or no question.
Is Matt going to get a rectal exam before the end of this year?
Wow.
Ouch.
The crystal ball says... Not exactly.
So it looks like we're not going to
I
get
don't know
a...
if I trust this thing. The other day it said that VHS is making a comeback. Do you dare ask the crystal ball another question?
Okay, Google, stop. So,
Come back soon to hear what the future holds for you.
future holds a lot for you.
That's
Hit the
okay.
Thank God, though.
So Google's good for some stuff. She
Anyway,
knows that Matt's-
sorry to interrupt the beginning of your gentleman's club. But
She knows that Matt's not going to get his prostate exam before the end of the year, which means we're not going to hit 100 live views. in
well,
one
you know
shot.
what? I will ignore the crystal ball's prediction if we get 100 live views.
So you got that, folks? Like
If.
and share, because if we get 100 live views in one shot, he's going to get a prostate exam. Because we had this conversation because of men's prostates and men's health and all that stuff.
During Movember.
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 I shaved. So you didn't even compliment me. I shaved my beard off.
There's nothing to compliment.
Is there another topic we can talk about?
Anyway, so I got my arse chewed
Anybody need a
out.
visual? Like,
I got my arse chewed out because I watched The Bachelor.
oh God, here we go.
Sissy.
There we go.
I'm sorry.
But
Did someone hear something in the background?
but now I know I asked all of you, none of you watch it, so I'm not going to get any down input. But I think it's a good experience, right?
For who?
Yeah, for who?
Well, you can
for
learn.
the
You
viewers?
can learn
Thank
for the
you.
viewers. If you really put your mind, if you really think about it and watch, you
Learn
can
what
actually,
not to do.
Yes, exactly.
You know what? If you have the intelligence quotient of a turtle, you might learn something from
Come
it.
on, there was some awesome drama on
Come
last
on,
night.
man. It's mostly common
He slept
sense
with
to
some
find
chick
out.
overnight, right? He got some chick drunk, slept with her, and then kicked her off the show because he didn't feel there was anything valuable there.
Okay.
So now tell
Gee,
me,
that's
you
called-
didn't learn
that's
anything
called,
from
that's
that?
called a one-night stand.
Right.
And the walk of shame.
So,
Next,
so what did you learn from that?
nothing.
What do you
Nothing
mean
going on the
nothing?
show.
Well,
Learn
not
to
only
keep-
that,
It's gonna happen on
but
live
don't
TV.
get it-
Rather than it happening without anybody knowing, now everyone knows that happened
Right.
on live TV.
Yeah, like, duh.
and then he had 15 brides
What?
in one shot.
Oh, so now
I don't
we...
even understand it.
So, yeah. Well,
Thank you.
He's a polygamist.
It's
I think there are some like from anything, like when you watch a movie,
Yeah.
right? When I watch Aladdin and I watch all my Disney
Yeah.
movies,
There's no takeaways.
I don't want to hear it.
I know.
No
I do want to
sissy
know
remarks.
what one takeaway
No,
is.
the
Just give me
takeaway
one.
is.
one
Here's the takeaway.
One
This whole-
takeaway?
The whole thing
Is
is fake.
actually-
The whole thing is scripted. It's all bullshit. Next.
No, put the drama aside.
Oh, wait, is it this? You get a rose? You take away a rose?
Yeah, you get a rose.
You go on really cool vacations.
No, like Nick is.
That's
well,
the good part.
Yeah, I mean the dude gets to go on a friggin' helicopter ride.
Exposure.
Come on.
helicopter
Yeah, no,
ride.
he does.
Carmen, you could take a helicopter ride around New York City for like $50.
I'm never gonna win this battle.
No.
No.
I'm gonna
No
find
self-respecting person likes
I'm
The
gonna
Bachelor.
Find somebody
Or The
who
Bachelor-
watches
or
The
The
Bachelor
Bachelorette.
Man.
No.
and doesn't call me a wuss, who watches The Bachelor, and we're gonna have a debate.
Sorry, bro. Bachelorette is horrible television.
Well, luckily for you guys, it's now 8:59, and that kills the time that we have.
That's it.
So you don't have to hear me.
So sad.
Sing a
Ramble.
song.
I know. You don't have to hear me sing a song. I wonder if Google will actually sing a good night
No,
song.
no,
for us.
leave her alone.
She's sleeping. Google rules. If she would answer half the questions, she would be great. But I want to thank you, Anna. I'm very pleased and looking forward to the things that you're going to bring to Bucco Couture. Tony, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and join us.
My pleasure.
And being a loyal customer to
My pleasure.
Bucco Couture. Thank God for you. We wouldn't be in business.
My pleasure.
Dawn, I'm hoping to get you back. I don't want to wait 3 months. And everybody out there, remember, when you dress great, you feel great. God bless and have a beautiful evening.
The Man of Style is produced and engineered by the New Jersey Podcast Guys and Michelle Bell.